Vincent, bring us that report right there. Barrel's lost quite a bit of steam over the last couple of days, hasn't it?
It has, Tyler, but it's still a dangerous hurricane.
Sure.
There's no doubt about that. But at peak strength, it was about 165 mile per hour, 1 minute sustained winds. It's now down to 110. So it's gone from a category 5 to a category 4, but still a very formidable storm. There's no doubt about it. And you can see it's off to the west of the screen right there. And as we look at the stats, this is as of the latest advisory, 110 mile per hour winds, and it's moving in the direction of the northern flank of the Yucatan Peninsula. After that, it is forecasted to travel into the Gulf of Mexico. So here's the projected path of the storm. The models have been very consistent with this thing, bringing it into a northern Mexico landfall. Now, after that, there is a bit of a spread. Some of the models take it more so up to the west, near Big Bend, Del Rio, that area, to the southwest of San Antonio. But there's a good chunk of data that is keeping this further off to the east and making a more northerly turn. If it takes a more northerly turn, next week we would see a lot more rain than what we otherwise would have seen. So that is something I'm monitoring with the system. Upper 90s right now. It is hot and humid. There's no doubt about that. So please drink plenty of water if you are heading out this evening, maybe going out to a fireworks display. And you'll want water anyway, just to put out any mistakes you might make with the fireworks. As we look at those heat index values, or those feels like temperatures, anywhere from about 105 up to 112 on average. Marshall, a bit of an outlier with a heat index of 113 degrees. So that's no joke. You got to be careful. And through at least 8 o'clock tonight, we do have that excessive heat warning out for our eastern counties. That is highlighted in the purple. So in summary of everything, tonight we're down to 79 degrees, a few passing clouds around. And then as we look at tomorrow's forecast, we're back down to 93. I've got us at a 40% coverage of showers and thunderstorms. I think the best chance of rain will be tomorrow afternoon and evening, but rain will also be possible in the morning. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But the ridge of high pressure in the upper levels, that's going to inch its way further off to the east, which is a component of where Beryl is going to go. But our weather pattern over the next couple of days at least will be influenced by a cold front that will be moving in from the northwest. So tonight, not a lot going on. If you're heading out to a fireworks display, a lot of them start after 7 o'clock, gets dark at 9. Things look pretty good. Maybe an isolated storm after midnight. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. The front starts to move into our northern counties by about 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And you saw the showers and thunderstorms there. So we will see some rain in the area tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. I just don't think everybody sees the rain. And then Saturday afternoon and evening, here we go again. 4 o'clock, some showers and thunderstorms in the region. Some of these storms could be on the strong side with some gusty winds, and we'll continue to monitor storms even into Saturday night. How much rain could we see? Well, I think the further southwest you go, the higher the amounts could be. Right now, the Weather Prediction Center predicting about 2 to 4 inches of rain in deep East Texas and about 1 to 4 for our central and northern county. So I do expect that we will see rain at some point over the next 7 days. I just don't think it's going to be raining every single day for everyone in our coverage area, but we will definitely have rain in the area each of the next 7 days, and that's reflected with this 7-day forecast. And the good news with all this rain is, first, we get topped off on our rainfall. Second, it keeps our temperatures in the 90s. Look at our highs over the next several days. That is delightful for the first full week of July. There's no doubt about that. And low temperatures will be in the low to middle 70s. And then as we look at deep East Texas, I do have the rain chances slightly higher than our East Texas counterparts, with decent rain chances Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. May have to expand that into Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Highs in the 80s and 90s. Tyler.